The difference between technology and slavery is that slaves are fully aware that they are not free. Nicholas Nassim Taleb, 21st century Lebanese American scholar. The Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests, good morning to you all.
Good morning.
You know that feeling when you reach into your pocket for your smartphone and get that immediate hot shock of panic when it is not there? Your heart races. Your stomach starts making noise. Your brain goes on overdrive. You can't even post your missing phone status on Facebook, tweet about your phone's loss, or even Snapchat how terrible you feel. That feeling is known as nomophobia, the fear of being without or losing a smartphone. If by now, ladies and gentlemen, you were audacious enough to believe that the fear of public speaking or glossophobia was worse than the fear of death, then permit me to say, sir, madam, we left the 20th century 17 years ago. In this century, according to a 2014 research by the Bank of America, 47% of us cannot survive for 2 hours. 2 hours without our smartphones. That is, if I divided the population in this room into two, half of us would feel like dying if I held onto our smartphones until the end of this Toastmasters meeting. I can imagine some of us thinking, nah, that cannot be me. I don't do social media. I am a very serious-minded individual. Yes, those are great attributes, for sure. But before you begin to revel in your self-proclaimed elite status, answer these questions honestly from your heart. Do you have more than one mobile device? Do you suffer from invisible phone vibration syndrome? Do you always carry a phone charger around? And do you keep your phone switched on 24/7? Ladies and gentlemen, if you answered yes to any of these questions, then you are not different from anyone else. But we are in a dangerous situation today. American researchers Grover and Purvis in 2011 published a paper stating clearly that continuous engagement with digital connecting devices at work led to increased stress levels and reduced productivity. They also stated that these increased stress levels resulted in depression, anger, and aggressiveness, even in our personal relationships. In other words, if we really care about our well-being and those of our family and loved ones, we must seriously consider digital detoxification. Now, what is digital detoxification? According to Oxford Dictionary, British and World English, digital detoxification is a period during which a person refrains from digital connecting devices in order to reduce stress, focus more on true social interaction, and regain more connection with the physical world. Now, this begs the question, how does one perform digital detoxification? The answer is simple. Begin by turning off your mobile phones. Especially when you go to bed. I can assure you, if you switch off your phones when you sleep, you will not die in your sleep. You won't. Secondly, try by going going for short distances or going for short times without your mobile phones. Like, you could take a walk and leave your mobile phones at home. And then you proceed by going for longer times without going to your mobile phones. If you find that difficult to do, then I recommend you see a counselor or a psychiatrist like the one we have in the room. Because it doesn't pay to define the quality of your life on the status of your mobile phones. On the light note, I like to imagine that the word digital comes from the ancient Latino Yoruba word digitaloso, which Yoruba speakers amongst us will understand that to mean digi, who is speaking. I am therefore positive, fellow Toastmasters and guests, that if we spend a little more time in audacious face-to-face conversation with this Deji, who is representing other humans, rather than always the face-to-screen interaction, which is digital standard, our lives will be more meaningful, more fulfilling,